Good afternoon, Whalers Nation, and welcome to the Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV's presentation of Nantucket Whalers Athletics. We are coming to you live from a blustery NES soccer field as your Nantucket Whalers are going to take on the Nauset Regional High School Warriors in a Cape and Islandsing matchup for all the marbles. We've got another all the marbles game, baby. This one is going to take a league title and in all likelihood would place the Whalers in a playoff game and could potentially eliminate the Nauset Warriors as they are fighting for their playoff lives here in Division 3. It is sprinkling, it is breezy, but we are out here braving the elements. Got to give it up to Charles Douglas. He's doing an amazing job to make this happen, and hopefully it doesn't actually rain too hard because then things get real interesting here. And again, got to give it up to our camera guy, Santiago Onieto. He is braving the elements up in the top of the top deck here, and we're ready to go here. The Whalers are 11-4-1 coming into tonight's pitch, picking up their 11th win of the season last night and extending their unbeaten streak to 8 games. Currently ranked number 28 in the MIAA D3 power rankings. Nauset, who defeated the Whalers off island 3-2 early in the season, is ranked number 33, so just outside that top 32 with a 6-7-3 overall record. I'm not a math major. It only takes one more win for them to get to that 500 mark, but they are running out of games, just 2 games left, including tonight. So a must-win or tie for the Nauset Warriors. If they lose, they are out of the playoff picture. The Whalers hold their own destiny as they can win out for a league title, but they will have earned it as they will now play 3 games in 3 days, all league opponents, including last night's 1-0 win over DY, which of course you saw right here on the NSC and NCTV. We'll take a break coming up here shortly, but of course we want to thank our founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, and all of our business supporters, including our newest addition to the NCTV family, TNT TNT Waterworks. Thanks very much for joining us. That is, of course, the Jenkinson family. Great stuff from them as we are about to get underway here from the NES fields.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit MyrickLaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Getting worse weather-wise. 0% chance of rain. Here we are. The Whalers put it in play. Senior recognition was yesterday, and it was a interesting celebration here as the Warriors look to advance, quickly scooted out of trouble, but it'll be a throw in here for Nauset. Just underway here as the Whalers look to continue their success in the box. Dangerous pass there. Played out. here's Diaz playing it up forward, skips through a Nauset defender. Again, the weather will definitely be an issue if it continues to rain here, as Alex Ivalov, the senior netminder for the Whalers, puts a leg into it. One bounce, and Diaz unable to play it for the Whalers. Here's Rakin Brannigan. Hustling towards it, but running out of room were a couple of Whalers and Warriors. It'll be the Whalers to throw it in here. Tejada up ahead. Unable to pull the trigger was Popov. He was the lone goal scorer last night, and one of the leading goal scorers for the Whalers all season. There's another throw in for Nantucket. Pena giving it up as Denzel Tejada will once again try and throw it deep into Warrior territory here. Here's a shot blocked. And quickly up ahead to midfield, it's the Warriors, but good defense by Diaz. And blasted well out of play and out of harm's way. It'll be a throw in for Nantucket once again in the Warriors' end of things. Good throw in, controlled. Momentarily by the Whalers, but unable to get a clean shot off. This one lifted in, and dangerous play, goaltender out of net, and that will go to the Warriors. Nice aggressive play by the Whalers early on, able to get a couple of shot attempts off, blocked in front of the Warriors netminder. We're going to have to try and see who that is. I can't get a number off of him yet. And apologies to our Nauset Warrior fans. Good move by Whalers. Oh, and just offside. Lemus, Aldo Lemus with a beautiful pass to lead Popov, but just offside, and the Warriors unable to control it. Diaz warded off. He sticks with it. Good quick feet by number 20. Here's up ahead. That looked like offside as well, but the Whalers able to get back on defense. Shot blocked. Nice job by Demas Vita, number 30, able to get back and put a foot up and get a deflection on that Warriors attempt. Out of play, and it'll be another throw in here for Nauset. Vita gets ahead on it, and unable to keep it in play was the Whalers defense. It'll be once again another throw in here for Nauset. Well, bad toss, and played in though. Can't touch it as the thrower, and the Whalers get to it, and we'll get a free kick here. The elements certainly an issue here this afternoon. Whalers looking to extend their win streak and continue their quest for not only a playoff game, but a league title. Tigger Cirrus able to get it up top. Here's the opportunity. Coming out of net. The Nauset netminder able to do a good job before Popov was able to get a clean shot off. He blasted up. Played ahead. Brannigan unable to get a leg on it. Nice intercept by Cirrus. And well played by the Warriors up ahead. This is going to skip all the way into Ivalov. That was Amari Perry attempting to get it up for the Warriors. And off Nantucket. It'll be a throw-in. Cole Scott Tunstall tosses it ahead, but played back to midfield. Here's Diaz. Plays it along the side. I believe that's Jaden Harriet, number 25. Along the sidelines there for the Whalers. It'll be a throw-in for Nantucket. Good tackle there by the Warriors, poking it out of play. It'll be another throw-in here for Nantucket. About 7.5 minutes in to the first half here. Still no score from the NES Fields. The sprinkles have come and gone once again. I had a 0% chance of precipitation on my weather app, but shows you what that does. Move into the corner. Crosser, out of play. Again, Popov Jr., not much room to work there. He was able to give it up, but the cross went out of bounds. It'll be a free kick for the Warriors. Skips through one of the Warriors player. And Sawyer Harold, number 14, plays it up. Chipped ahead and off the head of a Warriors player. Oh, good defense there. Tigger Cirrus, oh, nicely done. Just out of the reach, but kept in. Here's Espinoza. Unable to keep it in play. Throw in for the Warriors here. Again, a win, and the Warriors keep their playoff hopes alive. A win for Nantucket, and they keep their league title hopes alive. As Ivalov comes all the way out of net to poke it out of play. Let the Whalers defense set up in front of him. Into the box and poked out. And off the Warriors this time, so it'll be number 25, Jaden Harriet, is who I have on my Whalers roster here. Poked ahead, the Warriors are there defensively. Cross goes through a couple of players all the way to Cirrus. Here's the Whalers with an opportunity. Cross is blocked out of bounds, and it'll set up a corner kick for Nantucket, the first for either team, with 29:30 here and counting down in the first half. And 2 games left, including this one for Nantucket. Nauset also has one more after this game. They play Pembroke in a makeup game. crossing pass off the corner. Poked out. Here's a deep shot. Does not make it through the Nauset defenders. And good job by the Warriors on defense. Here's Vita. Plays it across. And spinning it towards midfield was Tejada. Here's Lemus. Nicely done by the Warriors defense here. Cirrus over to Vita. He gets an off leg lift. And this will make its way out of play, so a Warriors toss in here. As a steady breeze, 15, probably 20 miles an hour coming across the field here as the Warriors advance off the throw-in. Good move in the corner, cross. Oh, nice athletic play there by Ivalov to snag it out of midair. A Warrior player on the far post, but Ivalov able to get up and get it. That was Sawyer Harold, number 14. Diaz trying to put in position, but he's played off. Popov gives a chase, and this one will run out of bounds near midfield as we've got a couple of subs. That's Parker Furtado, number 40. He has played goalie for the Whalers. Nearly had a goal last night. Unable to control it right along the near side post as he had an open net, but unable to find it. So nice, good athletic. Warriors advancing. Cirrus able to thwart that advance. And here's Diaz. Lifts it up. Controlled. Espinosa with the pass. Into Diaz. He tries to battle a couple of Warriors. Back out. Cirrus advances into the corner, crosses one. Warriors able to get to it. Out of bounds it goes. And it'll be another throw in for the Whalers as Nicholas Sosa, number 29, looking for a blue jersey, finds one. No whistle, despite the contact. Played up ahead. Vita there, and he'll poke it out as the Whalers get their defense set back up. And it'll be a Warriors to toss it in. Cole Tunstall does the honors. Nantucket is there defensively. Trayvon James into the game as well for Nantucket. This is number 13, gets a leg on it and played up ahead. Here's Diaz. Pokes it ahead. Here's an opportunity for the Whalers. Espinosa gets a leg on it. Shot save made. First real shot on goal here for either team. Play continues, and down the other end we go. Out of play. Warriors will get another opportunity. Throw in. There's a misplay there. Nice defensive play by the Whalers to regain possession. Oh, steal back. Warriors have numbers. A near one-timer there. Goes well wide of the net. We'll give Nauset a shot attempt on that one, but Ivalov didn't really even need to play it. Blasted beyond midfield, but the Warriors control. Skips through a couple players as Trayvon James able to get to it, and he poked it out of play to set up another throw in here. Again, let's the defense set up. Whalers will now get a throw in after Diaz blasted it off a Nauset defender. Still no score as we approach our under 22 minutes, 23 minutes I should say, left here in the first half. It'll be a throw in for Nantucket. And another throw in for Nantucket. Again, thanks for joining us here on the NSC and NCTV as we are braving the elements here to bring you some Whalers boys soccer. Nantucket will get another throw in here, or are they setting up a corner? Looks like a corner kick upcoming here for Nantucket. So another opportunity, their second corner kick. First from that far side angle. Cross comes in high over the net. Near side here. Whalers try and work through Nauset defenders. Here's Diaz. He's got some space. Pass goes just a bit too far for Alexis Pena, who sprinted to the corner but unable to make a play. Poked away by Furtado, nice play, and here's Lemus. He'll lift it ahead all the way through to the Nauset netminder. Trying to connect with Popov there. Good attempt. Vita is back there for the Whalers, and he'll poke it out as he gives the chance for the defense to set up. Tossed in by Nauset and quickly played out by the Whalers defender. Looked like Pena got a leg on it. Furtado goes up, neither player able to get to it cleanly. Played up to midfield. And off a Warriors player, so it'll be a throw in for Nantucket. Oh, good footwork along the far side by Popov. He's got some space. Double teamed. And unable to make a move, but this should set up another throw in here for Nantucket. Out of play off the Whalers there, so it'll be a free kick upcoming for Nauset. Unable to control that toss in. Look like Diaz. The rain again blowing in across the field. Line drive off the leg of the Warriors netminder as it pinballs through a couple of players here. Onto the Whalers, able to get to it. Nice pass, poke pass by Furtado. All the way in. I can tell you it's either William Naughton or Mateo La Rosa. We're going to go with Naughton until I'm proven otherwise. If somebody wants to chime in on the live feed and let us know which Warriors netminder is playing, I'm happy to take that comment. Again, the rain increases. And if things go really south, obviously we will have to disconnect here, but so far Charles has not given me the nod on that. It's played up to midfield. Warriors lift it. Header attempt by Lemus, no good. Vita able to get ahead on it and poked to the far side. And good play. Here's a crossing attempt. And good defense by the Whalers. Along the sideline, up to midfield. Played through by Pena. Cirrus gets a leg on it. Pass to the near side corner. Cross in, shot. Oh, I think that hit the post. Ivalov scrambles to come and get it. Good opportunity by Nauset, their first real threat. Second shot on goal. Whalers only have one. Again, the elements certainly an issue here this afternoon. Nice play by number 18, Diego Espinoza, to gain possession of that one. Out of bounds, it'll be another toss in for the Warriors. We are earning our keep here today, boys, as the Whalers look to solidify a playoff position and keep them in the mix for a league title. Here's an opportunity. Oh, good defense as we see a couple of parents braving the elements as well with, well, let's just say not enough umbrella. The throw-in will come for the Whalers. Lemus looking for a blue jersey. Plays it back to Cirrus. Cirrus crossing attempt. Denied. And looks like the Warriors will get the benefit of the call. Quickly tossed in and up ahead. Three Whalers converge on it. Warriors there defensively. And that's got to be a free kick here just on the Whalers side of midfield. Again, I have Jaden Harriet as number 25, but not sure if that's the official varsity number there. come right at the midfield stripe here. Free kick comes in. And played back to midfield by the Warriors. Cirrus gets a leg on it. And Tejada tries to head it forward, does so to James. Out of bounds to the Whalers. So a throw-in upcoming. Play it out. Vita collides and out of bounds to Nauset. They'll get the throw in here. Quickly scramble ahead and try and advance it. Whalers get to it initially, but here's the Warriors on the advance. Little give and go opportunities poked out, and this will be the first corner kick upcoming for the Nauset Warriors. Whalers have only scrounged up one shot on goal. The Whalers have only scrounged up one shot on goal. Warriors with 2 shots on goal. One of those made it all the way to the post. Here's a chip in, deflected, and Ivalov easily handles that. And we'll toss it out ahead. Here's Espinoza. Oh, nifty move. Gets clipped up, but no call. Espinoza once again tries to get around the Warrior defender. They get tangled up, and it'll be Warriors ball off the whistle. All the way into the Nauset goaltender, Naughton. Gives it a boot over everybody. Vita lets it go. Finally tracked down and played out of bounds by Tejada. Nauset looks to advance, but offside, the call on the far sideline. So that'll set up a free kick here for Nantucket. Approaching 10 minutes to play here, so in the first half, no score from the NES Fields. Again, lots of implications here, league title implications, playoff points at stake here, so lots to play for both teams. As Vita runs it down, he'll play it to the sideline as Cirrus gets to it. Wards off a Warriors player, and out of bounds. That should be Whalers ball. It will be. As a substitution for the Whalers. Holds up play here momentarily. Cirrus with the throw-in. Played ahead. Lemus unable to get to it. Back to midfield. Vita gets a leg on it. Back and forth we go here. Tejada plays it up top. Little lead pass here for the Whalers. Shot, save made. Great play on the far corner. Alexis Pena had himself an opportunity, And a good save by Naughton. Got the hands up, able to deny, and in perfect position. It will be a corner kick upcoming with 9 minutes to go here in the first half. Still no score. Whalers with another corner kick they've got. This will be their third. Cross goes in, headed, save made again. A diving stop by Naughton. And another throw in for the Whalers. So a couple of shots on goal there. Again, unofficially, 3 shots for the Whalers, just 2 for Nauset now. A couple of key saves there made by the Nauset netminder. And Nauset will now put it in along the far sidelines. As Vita, as Siri, able to play it off of Warriors. Chest, and it'll be a throw in here for Nantucket. Tejada will do the honors. Plays it ahead, over the head of a couple of players and out of bounds. Right back to Nauset. The 1-0 victory last night was also our senior recognition for 7 seniors, up to and including Whalers goaltender here. Up ahead, that's got a chance here. Shot, oh, just goes wide. Popov unable to find the net. He had the netminder Naughton out of position and sends it just wide of the net. Golden opportunity by the Whalers there. Nauset fortunate there. Lemus plays it over. Here's Espinosa. Looking for Diaz, unable to connect. Nice footwork by Lemus. Tries to thread the needle all the way in, able to do so. Unable to keep it in play with the Whalers. Lemus, far sideline. Little give and go here. And another corner kick set up as Pena able to play it off of a Warriors defender, and it'll be Lemus trotting into the corner to set up the 4th corner kick here for Nantucket here in the first half. 5:30 to play as the cross goes through everyone and out of play. So another throw in for Nauset. If the Whalers win, it'll be their 12th win of the season. Looking to eke out any points they can and solidify their position. They came in at number 29 before today's play, despite tying the Vineyard, who should have gotten them some points. Here's another shot attempt, goes well wide all the way into netminder. Pena tried to get a leg on it. Looked like it was tipped. Shot number 6 for Nantucket. Played through Vita, but able to get to it. Poked out of harm's way. Good job by the Nauset defense. Vita plays it back, and this one will sail out of bounds. As as we approach 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Again, still no score. A couple of opportunities for both teams. Whalers probably with the best chances. Popov Jr. had a one-on-one with Warriors netminder. Unable to find the net. The shot just sailed wide. And the Warriors had a shot float to the post early in the first half. And here's an advance by Nauset. Whistle finally blown as two players go down. And both of them, Nauset players up, Whaler players still down, and they will force a substitution here. But the Warriors will get a penalty kick here as the infraction happened inside the box. So here's an opportunity for Nauset to get on the board and put the pressure on the Whalers. Alex Iveloff bouncing around in net, trying to get a read on. And the goal scored by Nauset. So they draw first blood here in the first half. Omari Perry, number 10, the goal scorer. And Nauset takes a 1-0 lead here as we approach 2 minutes to play here in the first half on a soggy, windy afternoon. Again, being behind has not stopped the Whalers. They have come from behind game after game, including Saturday when they were down 2-0 to the Vineyard. They battled back to force a tie, and Golden Anchor unfortunately went back to the Vineyard on penalty kicks. But as far as league play was concerned, it goes down in the books as a tie. So the Whalers will have to play from behind here once again. Be another free kick upcoming for William Naughton. Approach the end of the first half here. Nauset scoring in the waning moments on a penalty. A penalty kick, I should say. Poked forward, but out of play. Throw in for Nauset. Bounces a couple times, and the Whalers are able to get to it here. Pass deflected away, and the Warriors try to turn it into offense, unable to do so. And Vita giving a chase, and blasted out of play by Tejada. Quickly tossed in, and crossing pass goes all the way through. Brannigan able to poke it ahead, and this one will skip all the way into the box as Popov gave chase. Cirrus with a chip pass. Here's Lemus on the run. Shot. Oh, just wide of the net once again. Good look by Aldo Lemus. Put a good foot on, just wide of that far side post. In the waning moments of the first half, another good shot on goal, but it is Nauset with the lead. 1-0 as Naughton will put it in play. And that will do it for the first half of play. The Warriors with a 1-0 lead off of a penalty kick goal by number 10, Omari Perry. Couple of opportunities missed there by the Whalers. Couple of advances and a one-on-one with the netminder as it was Popov Jr. with a great opportunity for Nantucket, but unfortunately went wide of the net. We'll take a quick break here and say hello to our sponsors, including the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, who have put the children of Nantucket a priority of their philanthropic efforts and have obviously continued those efforts with their support of our live broadcasts. The Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, proud supporters of Whalers Athletics. We'll be back with the second half of play here on the NSC and NCTV if we don't blow away.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit myricklaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Nantucket Ice is about community, camaraderie, confidence, jumping in, and being part of a team. Falling, but getting back up.
And Whalers control. Quick shot.
It's about being part of the culture, friendships, experience. But ultimately, it's about being on the ice. Located in the heart of the island, it's about being a future for our youth, our families, our community. Come join us. Be a part of our community.
I want to welcome you back to the soccer fields here at the Nantucket Elementary School as your Whalers take on the Warriors here. We're still at halftime. The Warriors with the lone goal. It was a PK penalty kick from Omari Perry that found the net past Alex Ivaloff, and that is the lone goal. The Whalers had a couple of opportunities, including Popov Jr. with a great pass and unable to find the net, just wide of the net as he battled the Warriors goaltender, William Naughton, and Naughton was able to force a wide shot. I want to give a congratulations to our field hockey team, the coaches. Weber, the Whalers earned a number 13 seed and found out who they will play. They will actually face Nauset. So for the third time here this season, they will face off this one for winning and moving on here in the playoffs. It will be Sunday morning, 11 a.m. The game will go off, and we're going to do our best to get over there and bring it to you, Whalers Nation, right here on the NSC and NCTV. it will be the Whalers won one of the games and tied in the other game. They won the game that was here 3-0. And off island on October 21st, the Whalers battled to a 1-1 tie with Nauset. And they will face off for the third time this season in a win and move on in the tournament as we have reached the playoffs here. Again, both of these teams fighting for playoff lives. The Warriors are outside looking in right now and desperately need to get to that 500 mark. They are 6-7-3 and need a win either here today or tomorrow as they battle Pembroke. And the Whalers have already secured a playoff position. It's just a matter of where they will play or where they will end up number-wise. They are at rank number 25 as the Warriors put it in play here to begin the second half and quickly advance it up. And Ivalov able to play it ahead. Again, coming from behind, no stranger to the Whalers as they have battled back time after time this season, including this Saturday against the Vineyard where they were down 2-0, able to force a tie. This one's coming right towards us. Vita able to poke it ahead to Furtado. Along the sidelines and played ahead, it's Tejada. He stays with it, warded off. But it will force a corner kick. The first of the second half here for Nantucket. Crossing pass goes in, played back, headed back towards the corner. Lemus plays it. Another cross headed in. Warriors are there defensively. And they advance across midfield. Pass goes through. Again, Ivalov well out of net, and he's able to make a sliding grab. And he'll blast it back the other way. Pena able to control it at midfield. Plays it along the far side. Unable to advance. But quickly makes it back to the ball. Nice hustle by number 6. Battling a Nauset Warrior there. And unable to keep it in play, so it'll be a throw-in for the Warriors. Whalers able to get their defense set up here. Quick toss in. Goes across, and Lemus plays it up ahead. Nantucket with control here at midfield. Quickly back the other way comes Nauset. And unable to get a clean leg on it. That shot sails well wide. I believe that was number 18. Connor Flanders, but hard to say as the rain once again comes whipping across the field. With the darker clouds, Aldo Lemus unable to play it cleanly. And out of play, that'll be a Whalers throw-in. Just a dreary, windy, blustery afternoon here. I had a 0% chance of precipitation, and that was a lie. Warriors advancing. Whalers able to get it out of harm's way up to Furtado. Here's an advance by Nantucket, one-on-one. It's A shot goes, whoa, just wide of the net again. Popov Jr. had an opportunity. Good pass by Furtado to lead him, but Popov just wide of the net. Another good shot opportunity. He's had a couple of those. They're going to need to find the net here to draw even with the Warriors, who scored late in the first half, just over 2 minutes to play on a penalty kick. Whistle blown on the Nantucket Whalers. And it was Omari Perry able to find the net. There's another opportunity as the Whalers keep the pressure on. Crossing pass goes right in on Naughton, and he gobbles it up. I did get word from somebody on the Nauset side. It is Mateo in goal. Okay, my apologies. I will note that and move forward. We were scrambling to battling the weather here, so my apologies to the Nauset side here, as it is the freshman Mateo La Rosa in net, as the Whalers Vita will throw it in here. Again, looking for a goal. It goes well past Pena and back out to midfield. Has played well in net, Mateo La Rosa, and made a couple of key saves there. As he will scoop this one up. And look for a yellow jersey. Gives it a good boot past midfield. As we see the skies brightening up here a little bit. Pass goes ahead. Furtado gets to it. And here's Pena. Little give and go opportunity all the way through to La Rosa. So sheets of rain coming through as the skies brighten once again. We'll await the next one. Fast moving weather system here, as the winds and rain will certainly continue. This game was originally scheduled for Thursday, but it looks like things get dicey later on in the week. So they decided to move the game here to today. Whalers able to control. Good move along the sidelines. The crossing pass defended well and out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in or a free kick here upcoming for Nauset as we approach 32-minute mark of the second half. And it counts backwards, so we've played 8 minutes. As La Rosa will try and boot it. Nope, that's coming our way. And poked out of bounds, as it was Sawyer Harold battling Vita, and the Warriors quickly toss it in. Move to avoid one defender, crossing pass. Shot right to Ivalov. He gives it a good boot well across the midfield stripe as well, and giving chase. And running out of room was number 14, Stoyan Popov. He has had a couple of great opportunities here this afternoon, but unable to find the net for Nantucket, as they are down 1-0 here in the second half. Ivalov will pick it up. another boot. This one bounces and makes it to midfield, but Nauset heads it forward. A couple of bodies collide. No whistle. Chipped up ahead. Furtado plays it. And here's a pass up ahead. Good play by the Warriors defense to thwart that attack, but it will be a corner kick upcoming for Nantucket. They're second from this near side corner in the half. Oh, no, Towson didn't make it to the end line, excuse me. So Nantucket able to get to it quickly, but the Warriors are there defensively. And a whistle against Nantucket, so the Warriors will get a free kick here. It will be the goal scorer Perry to put it in play. The lone goal of the game, scored on a penalty kick. And he gives it a high, deep boot. Ivalov comes up and makes the play. And quickly sends it ahead to Lemus. Warriors are there. Here's an opportunity. Ivalov's out of position. Oh, shot goes well, just wide. Again, that was Harold. Sawyer Harold, the attacker for the Warriors. To midfield. Whalers able to gain possession. And a little too aggressive with the pass as La Rosa able to gobble it up. And he'll jog it ahead and give it a boot. Here's Perry. He's going to take a deep shot and wide of the mark. So it'll be Ivalov to put it in. Approaching 28-minute mark. So we've played just about 12 minutes here in the second half. It'll be a throw in here for the Whalers. Quickly tossed in by Tejada. Lemus attempted it. Here's Brannigan up ahead. Battles through a couple of Warriors defenders and warded off as the ball comes out to midfield. Cirrus loses his feet, and here's the Warriors on the attack. And unable to get to it cleanly. Good vision to see the Whalers. Here's another opportunity. Lemus. Nifty footwork, tried to get it over to Brannigan. Pass goes a little too far and out of play. It'll go back to Nantucket for a throw-in. Quickly along the sidelines. No whistle despite some contact there. More contact, still no whistle. And it'll be Warriors to throw it in. And that toss goes out of play. I'll get it back to Nauset for another throw in here. As the rain once again has come back. Fortunately, not a hard rain, but a rain nonetheless. We are open to the elements out here at the NES field, so. Couple of headers. Here's a shot on goal, lifted well over the mark and out of play. It'll be Ivalov to put it in. Looking for Lemus here right in front of us. Here's Vita. And unable to control it cleanly was Tejada. It'll be Warriors to throw it in. And this one will come out of play right in front of us as the Whalers will put it in. Lemus. And a substitution holds up play as Lemus lets it bounce. And it'll be Raken Brannigan to toss it in. Chipped up ahead. Play continues in the box as the rain gets heavier. Warriors on the advance the other way. Good footwork by number 13 on the Nauset Warriors. Cronin with some good work there along the sidelines. Gets a throw in as play continues. Out of bounds to, looks like to the Whalers. Nope, they set up a corner kick here for Nauset. So another opportunity for the Warriors. They are up 1-0 here. We've played just over 15 minutes of the second half, so approaching the 24-minute mark. Corner kick upcoming. It's Perry to put it in. He is the goal scorer for the Warriors. Headed out of harm's way momentarily. Here's Pena chasing it down. Lifted up ahead. Nice backwards header. Popov makes a move, shot, finds the net! What a shot, great control! And Stoyan Popov ties it up at 1 here at the 22-22 mark. And the Whalers draw even. Second goal in as many days for Popov. Great header to advance it off the free kick, and Popov did the rest. The right foot of Stoyan Popov able to find the net beyond La Rosa, and the Whalers are back to even at 1-1. And here's Popov, finds some space once again. Pass goes ahead dangerously, and Nauset will set up a throw in here. Here's Brannigan. Chipped it to himself and runs out of room along the far sideline. Warriors looking to make something out of nothing here, and poked out of play. Good job by Anguiloff. Warriors with a throw in now, tied here at 1. Quickly played out by Nantucket, and up ahead, good physicality. Man, that's got to be something there. Right in front of us, a couple of players got tangled up. Popov and number 3, that's Gabe Walsh. Good use of the body, but it will be a free kick upcoming. Vida to put it in. He gives it a good boot. Again, the reverse header. And, ooh, over the top of the net. That might getting close to being own goal there. As the wind blew it to the back of the net, it'll be a Whalers corner kick upcoming as we approach the 20-minute mark of the second half. And tied at 1. Wind is just howling here as that corner comes in. It doesn't even make it to the net, and they will set it up again. Just blowing right into the Whalers corner kicker's face here. Can't pick out that number. And he plays it in. Here's Brannigan with an opportunity. Shot! Ooh, just over the net. Good shot by Raken Brannigan there off the corner. Have a look-see. As you can see, the pass came right into Brannigan. He was able to get a good right foot on it, but unable to control it enough. Vita with a head. So a tie certainly helps the Whalers. Does not help Nauset, other than it gives them another opportunity. Here's Ivalov out of net. He'll gobble it up, scoop it cleanly, and boots it to midfield. Played ahead. Lemus nearly got to it. Vita with a good tackle. And poked away and out of play. It'll be a throw in along the far side for the Warriors. Quickly tossed in. Nantucket is there, and it will go out of play. So Ivalov will get another free kick here upcoming as we approach the 19-minute mark of the second half. Played just over half of the second half here. The Warriors scored on a penalty kick in the waning moments of the first half. Nantucket just a few minutes ago able to even it up. Stoyan Popov got to it. Raken Brannigan runs out of room. Whoa, that was coming right at us, Charles. We can survive the rain. I don't know if we can survive a direct hit from a soccer ball. Out of bounds to the Warriors. Another toss in here. As Anguiloff on defense. Lemus will give it a boot. Get it out of the defensive end and running out of room. Good hustle there along the far sideline. Diaz, I believe. And a sub in will stop play here momentarily as the Warriors will toss it in. Whalers get to it. Here's Lemus. Popov was there, and this one will stay in play because of the wind. Popov battling a couple of defenders, unable to make a move. Gets back to it. There's Perry, the goal scorer for Nauset, as Ivalov unable to get a clean leg on it. Whalers defender unable to get a clean boot. And the Warriors continue to attack. And a free kick upcoming from about 45 yards out for the Warriors. I'll be able to lift this up on net, but it's going to take a boot here as the wind again begins to howl. There's a nice gust. Played over into the corner. Perry makes a move but runs out of space. A little too aggressive on the advance attempt. We are tied at 1 here approach the 16-minute mark. Brannigan gives it a boot. Good boot. Well past midfield. Here's Furtado for Nantucket. Diaz gives chase, or Pena gives chase, I should say. And here's the Warriors back the other way. Good defense by the Whalers. 1-on-3 though. Good hustle. Warriors gain it back. Crossing pass deflected, and that'll set up a corner kick here for Nauset. Good defense, but the Warriors have battled their way to a corner kick. It'll be Perry to put it in once again. So Nauset needs one win in their last 2 games. If they pick up a tie and things remain the same, they will have to win their next game against Pembroke to qualify for a play-in. And it'll be a throw-in for Nantucket, not Nauset. And tossed up ahead, but Warriors are there. Out of play though, right back to Nantucket. Brannigan gives it a boot, and that one will sail out of play. Free kick coming for the Warriors out of their own net. Vita unable to get to it. Here's Perry. He sends it into the corner. This one will sail all the way through. Unable to keep it in play. So Nantucket will throw it in here as we approach the 13-minute mark. So we've played 27 minutes of action here in the second half. The Whalers behind an Stoyan Popov goal have drawn even. 1 goal apiece. Here's an opportunity for the Warriors. Farce heading into the corner. Good move to avoid one. Crossing pass. Bicycle attempt. To no avail. Nauset will have to retreat on defense here as we approach 12 minutes left to play. Warriors can ill afford a loss here. They will be eliminated from playoff contention if they don't win. Up ahead, tipped ahead. Here's Lemus, or Popov once again, I should say. Lemus with the pass, and he'll run it down and look for the toss in. Out of play to Nauset. So toss in for Nauset. Lemus gets ahead on it. Far side post. Furtado kept it in play. And still in play in the box. Still alive. Both teams there. And the goaltender, La Rosa, finally dives on it and is able to get it out of harm's way, but nearly a second goal there for the Whalers. Nantucket forces the free kick. Good defense along the far side. And another substitution here for Coach Brannigan and the Whalers. Angweloff trots off. And number 25, again, I'm hoping that's Jaden Harriet for the Whalers. Number 25. And Brannigan gives it a wallop. Vita. Harriet. Popov able to gain position. He's got another opportunity. Dribbles it in. Oh, shot goes well wide. The right foot of Stoyan Popov. Unable to get a clean boot. Whalers looking to extend their unbeaten streak to 9 games. They have 1 tie, but they've picked up 7 wins, just a single tie. There's a free kick upcoming for Nantucket. Anything set up. Lifted in the air, and the wind will just eat that one up. Didn't make it to the net. Off a Warriors player. They kick it out of harm's way momentarily. Good tackle there by Brannigan. Couple players go down, no whistle. And the Warriors come away with it. Here's Perry. Looks to thread the needle, does so, shot, score. Nauset with a nifty pass from Perry. And I'll have to try and pick up the goal scorer number. But the Warriors take a 2-1 lead as we approach the 8-minute mark. Number 6 for Nauset. Jacob Parkington, the freshman, able to find the net. That's him right there on the ground, and here's an opportunity right back. Lemus makes a move to the far side. Makes another move. Good clean tackle there by Warriors defense. And they will advance it to midfield. Nantucket gonna need another goal. Ooh, dangerous play there as Popov was able to make his presence known in front of La Rosa. Played up ahead. Cross goes in. Iveloff able to scoop it. He'll toss it over to Lemus. Lemus makes a move to avoid one. There's Popov. Diaz goes down, and another player goes down in a heap. We'll see. It will certainly be a free kick here. Hopefully that looks like some contact to the face of the Whalers player, and still down is, I believe that's Raken Brannigan, number 3. So free kick upcoming for the Whalers from about 50 yards away. And Brannigan stays in the game. Tough kid there. But the Whalers down 2-1 here now as the Warriors score another one. A nifty advance and a good pass. As Jacob Parkington found an opening and was able to get it past Ivalov. Again, Nauset facing elimination if they don't come up with a victory here this afternoon or tomorrow. Couple of subs in. Down to 5 minutes to play here. Played 25 minutes here in the second half. Both teams have scored here in the second half. 35 minutes of play. And Nauset will get the whistle. They'll put it in play. A free kick just inside the midfield stripe. Ball easily caught and quickly advanced. Here's Brannigan. He sends it up. Popov plays it over to Lemus. Lemus over to Popov. Shot. Save made. La Rosa able to get down despite that wet ball. As you can see, it was a good little give and go there. Two-man game from Popov and Lemus. Couldn't have drawn it up much better than that. Popov got a good leg on it, but unable to get it by the goaltender. Whalers with a throw in here as we approach 3.5 minutes left. Whalers got to be the aggressor here to try and knot this thing up at 2. And they were down 1-0 heading into the second half. Drew even, and Warriors able to score. The freshman Parkington finding the net. Handball there, and that'll give it back to the Warriors. Got 3 minutes left here in the match. Furtado able to get to it. He sends it up. And the Warriors are able to get to it. Brannigan battles. Or Diaz, I believe. Time becoming a factor here for Nantucket as the Warriors advance. Played out to the corner. Nantucket is there. And they will earn the throw in. Went off a Nauset player. Warriors intercept the throw-in attempt. Nantucket gets to it here. Lemus moves it to the middle of the field. Pass to the far side, little give and go. Here's Diaz. Shot attempt, save made, still loose. La Rosa able to get enough on it to get it out of the net. And he will take his sweet time getting to his feet as we are under 2 minutes to play here in the game. Warriors with a 2-1 lead off the side of the foot there. Whalers able to get to it. Here's Lemus. Tries to play it up. Popov. Nothing doing there, but it will be a Whalers throw-in here. Could be the final advance here for Nantucket as time is running out. Good defense by the Warriors. But Nantucket will get the throw-in. Vitad grabs it. Quickly gets it into another Warriors player. Here's handball inside the box. That's going to be a penalty kick. So the Whalers with a golden opportunity here as time is running out. But a penalty kick upcoming for Nantucket on a handball inside the box. This could be the final play here for Nantucket as they have a PK. It'll be Lemus to put it in. And it will be Aldo Lemus looking to tie it up at 2. The freshman goalie, La Rosa, will try and guess right. Number 11 puts it in play. Shot scores, and we're tied at 2 in absolute waiting moments of the game. Aldo Lemus ties it up. As we are now tied at 2. And that will do it as time expires literally on the Nauset Warriors. They earn a tie, but that means they will have to win their next game to earn a playoff spot. Wow, what a turn of events here in the final moments of the game as Aldo Lemus ties it up at 2. The Whalers come from behind twice in the second half to earn a 2-2 tie here at the NES Fields. And they will move inches closer to avoid a play-in game. But what a great effort and what a turn of events here. Fortunate for the Whalers. As you can see, the teams congratulate each other. It'll be another game that the streak continues. It's been 9 games since the Whalers have lost. They earn a hard-fought tie here. 2-2 the final score. We'll send it out of here and get things safely in the truck. Thanks for joining us here on the NSC and NCTV. Got to give kudos to Charles Douglas for braving the elements here and making it happen. And Santiago Oviedo on camera. He's going to try and get warm here and head over to the Powder Puff game, which should be a very interesting one here this evening under the weather. Thanks very much for joining us here on the NSC and NCTV. I'm Chris Morris. We'll see you maybe tomorrow for another soccer match over at the turf fields as the girls' soccer team looks to finish up their season in style. We'll see if the weather cooperates. Otherwise, it's on to the playoffs here. Cannot wait. We've got our first match coming up as the field hockey kids will take the field on Sunday morning. Hopefully you can join us there. We'll begin things just short of 11 a.m. for some brunch field hockey on Sunday morning. Thanks for joining us here in the NSC and NCTV. We're going to go get dry.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit MyrickLaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
First hoop, Simpson gathers for Nantucket. Francis over to Aguilar. He'll look for three. Got it! Huge shot from Carp.